There's a few things. I think probably at the beginning, we talked about balance earlier. I think be prepared for there to be, you know, an unbalanced start. So I think you definitely need to be like, you do need to kind of throw yourself into it, which might mean that you spend a bit more time in the office, you're out with a few more customers, you're on the road a bit longer. Because in order to get up to speed, you will be expected as a senior leader to get up to speed quicker. You're bringing a wealth of experience. You've usually been selected because of that experience and your capability to be onboarded quicker than maybe somebody else. I think that's important to realise. And I think what the advice I would give based on my experience would also be, if you're approaching the business for a job, or if you've been approached to go and have a conversation, then I think you need to do your due diligence, both on the company, the sector. And I would always say that if you're going to go into a senior leadership role, it's really, really important to meet your boss. So in my world, I went to meet our CEO, a guy called John, because I was really clear. That I might think he's great, and I do think he's great, obviously. But if he doesn't think I'm great, I'd rather know up front, and maybe that opportunity wasn't the right one for me. So I think that's the second point, which is take the time to meet the boss, take the time to meet some of your peers, to make sure that you're entering in the world that you're comfortable with, and that you're prepared to put the time in up front to build those relationships. And I think about the other thing is, when you go into a senior leadership role, think about what help network you have, and think about what things that you might not be an expert in, that you might need help with. So for me, I was really clear when I sat down with my boss initially that I need to learn the industry, learn the sector, and I need to build a network from within the sector. I like to think I've got a really good telecoms network, and actually they've been really helpful in this, because there's a lot of similarities, which is why I came across. But actually, I've needed to learn more about power, transmission, distribution networks. So I think it's really important, if you're going to go into something new that's going to be challenging, think about what help you might need and who you might need that help from, rather than taking the job and thinking after a couple of weeks, shit, I don't know what I'm doing here, and I don't know who to call.